Welcome back to Mid-East in Depth. Today we'll be looking at Palestine post the 2014 Gaza conflict. The editorial in Lebanon's Daily Star points out that the latest round of fighting in Sidon's Ain al-Hilwa Palestinian refugee camp should be the final catalyst for a security plan for the area. It states what began life as a refuge for Palestinians thrown off their land during the creation of Israel has been manipulated in the decades that followed into a proxy fighting ground for outside powers. It continues, many refugees living in extreme poverty due to a lack of access to the jobs market and insufficient assistance from UNRWA were tempted by the promise of weapons, money and power that neighbouring countries offered, with no genuine concern for the state of Palestine. The editorial adds, these frequent clashes between sparring militias within the camp are followed by ceasefires with no one arrested and nothing achieved. Lives are lost, often civilian, and homes are destroyed as RPGs are now being used alongside the machine guns. Finally, the editorial asserts, for any real change to come about, the authorities need to become strict with the culprits and begin meaningful dialogue with the actors involved to create internal security in the camp which works and which leaves civilians safe to go about their daily life. Julian Borgia writes in The Guardian that a UN report on 2014 Gaza conflict claiming Israeli and Palestinian factions violated international law will give momentum to the International Criminal Court inquiry. He writes, the UN's inquiry into the 2014 Gaza war issues a rallying call for suspected war criminals at all levels of the political and military establishments to be brought to justice. But as the report itself wearily concedes, that isn't likely to happen soon. He continues, Hamas welcomed the report, but noted only how it applied to the Israeli occupation, ignoring its finding on potential Palestinian abuses. Benjamin Netanyahu and other Israeli officials rejected the report as inherently biased on the grounds that it had been commissioned by the UN Human Rights Council. He adds, in the absence of meaningful international change, the UN report looks to potential legal intervention from outside. This is a reference to the capability of prosecutors in some European countries to issue arrest warrants based on allegations of war crimes or crimes against humanity committed elsewhere. He states that Fred Abrahams, a researcher at Human Rights Watch, said the report's conclusions on the failures of Israel and Hamas to seriously investigate alleged war crimes will likely get the ICC's immediate attention. However, he also quotes David Bosco, the author of a book on the ICC, who predicts it could be a long time until the examination becomes a fully fledged investigation. It's worth noting that Palestine itself has still not formally referred to its situation to the court, although the court has jurisdiction. The prosecutor may take that as a sign that Palestinian leaders are uncertain about whether they actually want a full investigation, and that may increase the prosecutor's hesitation. For more updates, please visit levant.tv and subscribe to Mid-East In Depth on iTunes. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.